Hello my history lovers, and welcome back to another video. Today we are discussing one of England's most infamous monarchs, Henry VIII, and his 6 wives. I will be covering some interesting facts about each of his wives. So let's get into it. No. 1. Catherine of Aragon. Catherine was the first wife of Henry VIII and the first Queen of England from 1509 to 1533. She was the daughter of King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain. When Catherine arrived in England at the age of 15, she was initially very unpopular because of her strong Spanish accent and the fact that she was a foreigner. However, she won over the English people with her charm and intelligence. During her time as queen, Catherine played an important role in the English Reformation. She was a devout Catholic and refused to accept Henry's annulment of their marriage so that he could marry Anne Boleyn. Catherine's steadfastness ultimately led to the English Reformation, which resulted in the establishment of the Church of England with Henry as its supreme head. After 24 years of marriage, Henry and Catherine's relationship became increasingly strained due to their inability to produce a male heir. They had one surviving child together, Mary, who was born in 1516. No, 2, Anne Boleyn. Anne was the second wife of Henry VIII and the mother of Elizabeth I. She was born in 1501 in England. When Henry first met Anne, he was immediately smitten with her and began to pursue her relentlessly. This caused a rift in his marriage with Catherine of Aragon. Henry's obsession with, and eventually led to the English Reformation and the establishment of the Church of England. After their marriage, Anne gave birth to a daughter, Elizabeth. In 1502, however, she was unable to produce a male heir and was accused of adultery and treason. On May 1536, Anne was executed by sword at the age of 35. No. 3. Jane Seymour. Jane was the third wife of Henry VIII and the mother of his son, King Edward VI. She was born in 1508 in England. When Henry VIII first saw Jane, he was immediately taken with her, and he married her shortly after. Their wedding night was the happiest of Henry's life. He danced with Jane and held her close, whispering sweet nothings in her ear. Just 12 days after their marriage, Jane gave birth to a son, King Edward VI. Sadly, Jane became ill during childbirth and died shortly after. Henry was devastated by her death, and he mourned her for months. Number 4. Anne of Cleves. Anne was the fourth wife of Henry VIII. She was born in 1515 in Germany. When Henry first saw Anne, he was not impressed. He thought that she was too fat and ugly. However, Anne was a smart woman, and she knew how to play the game of royal marriage. She quickly won over the English court and became one of the most powerful women in England. Fortunately, Henry's infatuation with Anne soon wore off, and he began to see her as nothing more than a sister. He never consummated their marriage and eventually sent her away with a generous settlement. Anne spent her last years in England, running a casino and brothel. She died in 1557 at the age of 42. Number 5. Catherine Howard. Catherine was the fifth wife of Henry VIII. She was born in 1523 in England. When Henry first met Catherine, he was immediately smitten with her, and he married her within weeks. Catherine was young and naive, and she had no idea what she was getting herself into. She quickly became bored with married life and began to have an affair with one of Henry's courtiers. When Henry found out about the affair, he was furious, and he had Catherine put to death. Catherine was only 22 years old when she was executed. Number 6. Catherine Parr. Catherine was the sixth and final wife of Henry VIII. She was born in 1512 in England. When Henry first met Catherine, he was impressed with her intelligence and wit. They were married in 1543, and Catherine became a popular member of the English court. She was known for her kindness and generosity, and she used her position to help others. Catherine outlived Henry and died in 1548 at the age of 36. So there you have it. Some interesting facts about the 6 wives of Henry VIII. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, please like and subscribe for more history videos. Thank you for watching.